Bryce Young, listen to me good. That was not your fault. And if anybody else has something to say about that in this Panthers kingdom, I'm about to rip them to shreds. And here's why, boy. Let's go. Okay, bro. So, first of all, we're going to get the elephant out the room. Any of you who are still trashing Bryce after that game, you need to shut up. I'm done with it. I'm sick of it. Bryce did what he could, and Bryce balled out the best way he could. First, I guarantee you, most of you didn't know that we just went up against the third best defense in the league prior to Sunday. Statistically, that literally is the third ranked defense in the league. So he was already going up shit's creek without a paddle. That's one thing. Two, Bryce gave y'all 220 yards with 2 TDs and 2 picks. You know what's crazy? He did that on, let me make sure. He did that on 24-37. Andy Dalton's last game, not that abysmal Washington. Andy Dalton's last competent last game, because we don't know what happened in Washington. Andy Dalton gave y'all 221 on 26-38 with 2 TDs and 2 picks. Bryce Young, that is his first 200-yard game since week 15 against Green Bay last year. And in that game, he went off for 300. Bryce did what Bryce could do. What more do y'all want? I'm sick and tired of the Panthers Nation trashing this man. And this man just got better. Gave us his best game of the season. That's what we've been asking. Be willing to throw the ball. That's what we've been wanting out of him. Be willing to throw the ball. And some of y'all are sitting here saying, oh, Bryce is the worst pick we've ever had. Did y'all forget we had Jimmy Clausen? Y'all forgot about that, huh? Oh, no. Y'all forgot that we drafted Jimmy Clausen out of Notre Dame and that man was trash. We gonna let that slide. Matt Corral apparently was so bad we didn't even give him a chance. I'm still shocked about that one. I don't know why we wasted that pick. But y'all want to quickly harp on Bryce Young, and I'm sick of it, bro. I'm tired of it. Bryce did the best he could, and for some reason, the run game has just gone away because Chuba Hubbard has gone for 50 yards 2 weeks in a row. Seems like anytime Bryce is the quarterback, we can't run the ball. I don't know what it is. It seems like our O-line just shits the bed. We cannot run the ball worth anything, and it's sickening. It is sickening. Bryce Young, this game is not on you, pimp. I saw you take chances and try to make the best decision. I saw you take hits and make throws that you were willing to make. I saw you growing in front of my eyes. Yeah, we lost to Denver 28-14. Yes, we did. But it is not on Bryce Young. That defense that gave up 21 unanswered in the second quarter alone was abysmal. Our O-line that can't create holes for our running game was abysmal. Yes, Bryce had some moments where he didn't make the right decision. I'm not saying the boy played perfect. I'm not by any means. But y'all been talking trash about him all season. Then he gives you his best game of the season, which is the average of what Andy Dalton has done this year, because I've done the numbers. Y'all do realize, not counting the New Orleans game where Andy played at the end and the Washington game, Andy Dalton has averaged exactly 224 yards and 2 TDs. Bryce Young gave y'all Andy Dalton, the guy y'all been raving about. And you're mad. You are upset that he gave you what you've been asking for. You're upset that he's finally throwing the ball, but now you're saying, oh, he's scared to throw the ball. 24-37, bro. He tried. Not every pass is going to get completed. Not everything is going to be great, but at least the kid is trying. I saw the kid staying in the pocket and stepping up and taking some hits while he made these throws. He was making the right reads, and sometimes, yes, there were times where he ran the ball because he didn't want to force the throw, because he knows how under the microscope y'all have put this kid. Y'all have put him under a so tight microscope to where he wants to make sure he doesn't make a single mistake. And then at other times when he's just letting it fly and taking a chance, oh, now he's trash. Oh, now he's bad. Oh, now he's the worst person that we have ever drafted in our organization. No. Fuck no. Fuck no. A lot of games I can attribute to Bryce contributing to that, bro. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. We are a trash organization from top to bottom, because there is no reason why our run game has just disappeared out of nowhere. There's no reason why what Andy Dalton averages is considered, oh, that's great. That's exactly what we need. What he's averaged has been perfectly adequate and fine. But when Bryce Young finally starts giving y'all that and gave y'all that yesterday, now it's a problem. Now it's an issue. Like, he's still trash. He ain't great. Like, I can't, bro. I can't. This is sickening. This is abysmal. This is not it. Y'all want to sit here and say Bryce is trash, but you don't want to talk about the trash defense that we played. Last time I checked, Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton ain't supposed to be like that. Cortland Sutton, 8 yards, 8 catches, 100 yards. Bo Nix, 284 and 3 TDs. But it's Bryce's fault that we lost this game. Hell, Bryce helped us take advantage of an early turnover. We were up 7-0. We had the lead, bro. Y'all gonna blame Bryce for 21 unanswered on defense? Y'all gonna blame Bryce for the running game being stagnant? Like, is Bryce really the soul? Y'all really think everything fixes it? And maybe it does. Maybe, you know what? I think it's a conspiracy. I think the team don't like Bryce. Because to me, it doesn't make sense how great the running game has been the last few weeks. And then all of a sudden, right when Bryce comes around to run the ball, we can't run it no more. When Bryce started the season, we couldn't run the ball. Maybe it's matchups. Maybe it's different play calling. Maybe Canales is calling different shit for Bryce than he did for Andy, and that is a complete possibility, but I'm sick and tired of Bryce getting all the flack, and he's not getting it this week from me. He is not, and he doesn't deserve it. He does not deserve it, and y'all know that. So Bryce, hold your head high, bro. 220 yards, 2 TDs. I don't like the 2 picks, but at least you're trying. You got your first 2 TDs on the season. I'm happy for you. If the run game that we've been giving Andy Dalton had been there for you, I guarantee this game would have came down to the wire. Because even as bad as it was, we lost by 2 TDs. 3 if y'all want to count it for most of the game, because we didn't score again until the 4th quarter. But I'm sick, bro. I'm sick. Deck stacked against him, and all I see in the discourse is how bad Bryce is. Bryce is trash. Bryce is doing this, not knowing Bryce just gave y'all the best game of his year and the same stuff that Andy Dalton's been giving you for the last 4 weeks. For the last 4 weeks. And Bryce just gave you his best game since week 15 of last year. Not only that, bro, as I look at the numbers, statistically, that was Bryce's 4th best game of his career in terms of yardage. So for as much as y'all have been obliterating him, his first game back, he gives you his 4th best game of his career, and he's still trash. Nothing's going to satisfy y'all. There is a section of you that Bryce can go out and give you 400 with 4 TDs. But if we lose, he didn't play well enough. A lot of you refuse to see that this is an entire team problem and there's nothing this kid can do, but you're quick to blame him. If you think that Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, Jameis Winston, Trevor Lawrence, CJ Stroud, fucking Caleb Williams, or anybody else, Jaden Daniels included, could come in and make this team a playoff caliber team right now, just changing out the quarterback, you are sadly mistaken and you're delusional. Let's call it for what it is. I'm not sugarcoating it for y'all anymore. You are sadly mistaken and you are delusional and you need to get your head checked. We are 1-7 and we got New Orleans next week at home. Bryce, continue to do you, bro. And if this is any indication that next week you're going to put up 250 plus or even more, I'm rocking with you. Most, not even going to say most, half of Panther Nation might not be rocking with you. I'm rocking with you. Because like I said, you're giving me exactly what Andy's giving me, which is an improvement from what you were giving me before. And I will take improvement. It shows that you learned. It shows that you are getting better. It shows you are becoming the potential #1 draft pick that we wanted and we drafted. I am okay going through the growing pains with you as my QB as long as you're growing and showing it. And I like what I saw. I was happy with what I saw. I wasn't ecstatic. Could have been, yes, it could have been better. But I was happy because it was way better than what I'd seen in your previous play. It was way better. And I'm happy for that. But next week is going to be a challenge. Next week is going to be something. And let's shock the system, I guess. For those of you who still hate Bryce, hey, you ain't rocking with my statements. I really don't care. Because I know this isn't just a Bryce issue. You might think it is, but I don't. So the rest of you who feel my sentiments or you understand where I'm coming from as a fellow Panthers fan, and you can see the point I'm coming across, and we still locked in, and we riding in that same similar boat, keep pounding, baby. But that's all I got to say, guys. With that being said, peace. Much love to all of y'all. Later days.